Morning. Alright, so today's the plan is to go to the eye doctor. Off on my way to the eye doctor. My eye doctor is in Pike's Place Market, so we'll get some cool shots of that. Alright, here we are. Alright, I'm back home. That was kind of crazy. I couldn't see anything. My eyes were like dilated. And I didn't see this like huge bump in the road. And I almost ate it. It'd have been really bad if I busted up this brand new camera like day 2. Alright, so I just took a digger really close to my house. And going uphill, there's this dog that barked up at me and I just fell, and it was really, really embarrassing because it was just super humbling and busting my ass in front of these people. I feel like an idiot, but whatever, life goes on, right? So I just got back from Glazers, picking up a quick release plate for my selfie stick and a new camera, and I saw a fellow unicycler on the way. I should have my camera out, but I didn't. But this guy holds hands with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend has one, and no problem with that, but it's just kind of weird. But it's cool. Fellow unicycler. Alright, so I just finished uploading and editing my first vlog. Super rewarding. I hope this is like a flow that I get going in. I can continue to get more and more work done. So yeah, now it's time for me to go to work. Alright, what up, what up?
What's going on?
I got introduced you to Jordan. This is my co-bartender on Friday nights.
Fridays.
Buckley's in Belltown. That's where you can find us. Good time had by always.
Nobody leaves unhappy, so you should come try it out.
Hell yeah. It should be fun tonight.
Yeah.
See you soon. Alright, another successful Friday night. All done. This place is dead, just counting some money. Yeah, money, money, money. I got a lot of question of the days. Gonna put those up. You know what? I'll splice those in right here. Check them out. What was the first tape you ever owned?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. What was the first tape you owned?
Terminator 2.
Tape? Terminator 2?
Oh, you said tape.
No, audio tape. Audio tape.
Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys. Can't remember the album name, but Ghetto Boys, the first tape I ever owned.
Alright, cool. What was the first tape you ever owned?
Music or a movie?
Audio.
Audio?
Yeah.
My first tape I've ever owned
Yeah.
is Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan. Alright, Dan, what was the first tape you ever owned? Audio tape.
The Bodyguard soundtrack.
Anthony, what was the first tape you ever owned?
MC Hammer.
MC Hammer.
True story.
Can't touch
Pray.
this? Pray.
Pray.
Alright, John, what was your first tape? Audio tape.
Classic. No, it wasn't Classic Queen. It was MC Hammer.
MC Hammer, what song?
It was the album.
The whole album? Okay.
Yeah, the whole album.
Alright, Chris. What was your first audio tape?
Audio tape was probably. This is an audio tape. I'm gonna say the Crash Test Dummies.
Crash Test Dummies.
That came out on tape or DVD.
Alright, Tim. What was your first audio tape?
This is embarrassing, but I think it was New Kids on the Block.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right?
Wow. Alright, Tim. What was your first audio tape?
I had a purple portable cassette player, and I carried that everywhere. I listened to New Kids on the Block. I don't remember which album it was, but that literally finished. I opened, turned over, and that was on repeat for I don't know how long.
New Kids on the Block. Word. Mitchell, what was the first audio tape you ever owned?
My first audio tape? Like cassette tape?
Yeah.
If you know what that is.
I do. My first one I think was, it was either Tupac's Greatest Hits. Sorry. Or it was Garth Brooks.
What was your first audio tape that you owned?
It was a CD.
You never owned an audio tape
I
in your
never had
life?
an audio tape. It was a CD and it was Silk the Shocker.
What?
Silk the Shocker?
Silk the Shocker.
Yeah.
John Denver and then Celine Dion.
Sean Denver, Slim
Silk
Dion.
Shocker was closely followed by Master P. I was super hardcore as a kid.
Yeah. You're from Snohomish?
Yes.
Okay.
Cowtown.
Interesting, right? Cool. All right, waking up early tomorrow morning. Let's go for a hike. Probably rattlesnake. And after that, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I think I actually might do some video for a friend of mine. We'll see. Got a couple projects I'm working on. Well, until next time, just be easy.